On November 8, 2016, Donald Trump won the general election and will take over in January 2017 as President of the United States. Throughout the election, Trump's candidacy was polarizing, causing citizens to protest the results of the election. On Friday, November 11th, students from the University of Iowa, as well as the two local Iowa City high schools, marched out of classes and onto the streets, peacefully protesting the election here on Dubuque Street in downtown Iowa City. Because of the different opinions on the president-elect, there has been different opinions on the protests, namely, whether or not the students and citizens should actually be doing it.
Alright, well, first and foremost, when it comes to protesting, I approve of it because it is one of our freedoms. But when it comes to protesting in places where it prevents people from doing their everyday activities, like Dubuque Street or Clinton Street or Iowa Avenue, it really kind of crosses the line, if you would. And I would rather them protest in a place where people can still see them and hear their voice, but at the same time not get in the way of other people's daily action.
I think the protests are, I think they're healthy, and I think it's a good way to express yourself, especially if it's not violent like the way that they're doing. I don't think violence is the answer, and it's not going to make anything happen. So I think the protests were good. Maybe stay off the streets, because I know it backed up here at North Dubuque quite a bit. So maybe just try to keep it to somewhere, maybe just at the Pentacrest. I know they had some gatherings there. So maybe stick to that area instead of holding up traffic and causing possible delays and accidents.
Okay, I'm standing here in Iowa City talking about the protest. I disagree with him completely. Donald Trump was elected your president, and then you had your say, and your say was not the popular say. And here in a democracy, we go with what is elected. And you know, if you don't like him as your president, he is your president. You can't say he isn't. 4 more years, you can re-elect someone else, and hopefully they win. Blocking up the streets and protesting isn't going to do anything for you. It's not going to change the fact that he's president. And you just have to go with the outcome and hope for the best.
Students and citizens involved in the protest walked as a group starting in downtown Iowa City, chanting, "We reject the president-elect." The group walked down Dubuque Street and eventually got here, Interstate 80, just off Dubuque Street. The protests on November 11th ended here, but picked up again the following week on the Pentacrest in Iowa City. Only time will tell if this group will continue to protest.